For thousands of years, humans have told stories of enormous, serpent-like creatures with wings, breathing fire, guarding treasures, or bringing storms. We call them dragons. But here's the real mystery: these legends aren't from just one place. They appear everywhere, from ancient China to Mesopotamia, from Europe to the Americas. So how far back can we trace the first mentions of dragons? In this video, we'll travel through the earliest known civilizations, decode their ancient texts, and uncover how the myth of dragons began. Stay tuned, the truth might surprise you. Segment 1: The First Dragon. In the ancient Babylonian epic Enuma Elish, we meet Tiamat, a powerful chaos dragon, described as a massive serpent covered in scales. Tiamat was said to rule the primordial seas before the world was created. When the younger gods rebelled against her, the storm god Marduk rose up and defeated her, splitting her body in two to form the heavens and the earth. Tiamat represents one of humanity's oldest depictions of a dragon, not just as a monster, but as a symbol of chaos, creation, and transformation. Segment 2: Ancient Egypt, the serpent of the underworld. Apep was a gigantic serpent, the eternal enemy of the sun god Ra. Each night, Apep tried to devour Ra's solar boat as it traveled through the underworld. Every sunrise, according to Egyptian belief, marked Ra's victory over the dragon of darkness. This story symbolizes the endless battle between light and darkness, order and chaos, a theme that would appear again and again in dragon myths across the world. Segment 3: China, the benevolent dragon. Ancient Chinese texts like the I Ching and early oracle bone inscriptions from around 1200 BCE mention dragons as divine creatures connected to rain and the heavens. The dragon was believed to control the rivers, the weather, and the balance of nature. Emperors called themselves the sons of dragons, believing their rule was blessed by the skies. These benevolent dragons reflected the Chinese philosophy of harmony between humans and nature, heaven and earth. Segment 4: The Near East and Bible References. The Book of Job, written around the 7th century BCE, describes a terrifying creature called Leviathan, a sea monster that breathes fire and leaves a trail of boiling water behind it. Leviathan is often seen as a metaphor for untamable chaos, just like Tiamat from Babylonian mythology. It shows how the image of the dragon traveled and transformed through different cultures, carrying the same symbolic meaning. Segment 5: Greek and European Myths. The word draken in Greek literally means great serpent. One famous myth tells of Python, a monstrous serpent slain by the god Apollo at Delphi. Another tells of Ladon, the many-headed dragon who guarded the golden apples of the Hesperides. Later, these tales evolved into the European medieval image of dragons, fire-breathing beasts hoarding gold, waiting for heroes like St. George to slay them. Segment 6: Why so many cultures have dragon myths. Some historians believe early people discovered dinosaur fossils and interpreted the massive bones as evidence of dragons. Others think dragons represent our collective fear of snakes and storms, passed down through generations. And some suggest dragons symbolize the unknown forces of nature, creation, destruction, and rebirth. Whatever the truth, the dragon remains one of humanity's oldest and most universal legends. Narrator. From the temples of Babylon to the scrolls of China, from Egyptian tombs to medieval tales, dragons have been with us since the dawn of civilization. Maybe they never existed as living creatures. But as symbols of power, mystery, and imagination, dragons will live forever in our stories. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through ancient history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more hidden stories of the past. See you in the next one.